You've probably been told countless times to stay active or keep moving, but nobody really explains what that looks like when your knees ache in the morning, your back isn't what it used to be, or you're worried about falling. Let's face it, this chapter of life brings unique challenges. Maybe you feel winded climbing stairs that never used to bother you. Perhaps you've noticed your balance isn't as steady, or you avoid certain activities because you're afraid of getting hurt. You've likely wondered, what kind of exercise is actually safe for me? How can I get stronger without overdoing it or making things worse? The good news is you don't need to join a gym filled with 20-somethings. You don't need expensive equipment or high-impact routines that leave you sore for days. And you certainly don't need to push through pain to see results. What you need are specific, gentle movements designed for bodies that have lived, worked and experienced life. Movements that rebuild strength gradually, improve balance naturally, and boost energy without overwhelming your system. Yes, that's absolutely achievable. There are proven exercises that physical therapists and doctors specifically recommend for people in their 60s, 70s and beyond, not to punish your body, but to help it remember how good it can feel. In this video, I'll walk you through 5 gentle exercises that thousands of people just like you are doing right from their own homes to feel stronger, more stable, and surprisingly energetic. These movements respect where your body is today while helping it become more resilient tomorrow. Before we begin, I'd love to know, where are you joining me from today? Drop your city or state in the comments below. It always warms my heart to see our community reaching across the miles. Let me start with something that might surprise you. Seated marching isn't just better than nothing. It's actually one of the most effective cardiovascular exercises you can do without putting stress on your joints, knees or back. And no, I'm not talking about vigorous military-style marching. I'm talking about gentle, rhythmic leg lifting while seated comfortably in your favorite chair. Here's why this simple movement is so powerful. When you lift your knees alternately while seated, you're activating your hip flexors, engaging your core muscles and getting your blood pumping, all without the impact that can hurt arthritic joints or unstable knees. This gentle rhythm helps strengthen your heart while being completely joint-friendly. When you do seated marching for just 10 to 15 minutes a day, you're giving your cardiovascular system the gentle workout it needs to stay strong. Your heart rate increases naturally, blood flows better throughout your body, and you get that wonderful feeling of having done something good for yourself without exhaustion or strain. But there's something deeper happening here. Many older adults feel like their bodies are betraying them, like every movement brings discomfort. Seated marching gives you back a sense of control and capability. You're moving with purpose, strengthening your body and proving to yourself that you still have power over your health. I know what you might be thinking. This seems too easy. Or how can sitting down really help me? That's exactly the point. The best exercise for your body right now isn't the hardest one. It's the one you'll actually do consistently. And seated marching is something you can do while watching your morning news, listening to music, or even chatting with a friend. There's also the mental aspect we don't talk about enough. Depression and anxiety are common as we age, often stemming from feeling less capable or independent. But when you complete 10 minutes of seated marching, your brain releases endorphins, natural mood boosters that help you feel more positive and energetic throughout the day. I'll never forget what Patricia, 74 years old from Oklahoma, shared with me. She had been feeling sluggish and discouraged after a minor knee surgery. Her physical therapist suggested seated marching during her favorite TV show. At first she thought it was silly. But after 2 weeks, she noticed she wasn't as tired during her daily activities. After a month, her doctor commented on how much stronger her heart sounded. She told me, "I started looking forward to my shows again because I knew I was doing something good for myself. Here's how to do it. Sit tall in a sturdy chair with your feet flat on the floor. Lift your right knee up toward your chest about 4 to 6 inches, then lower it back down. Repeat with your left knee. Keep alternating legs in a comfortable rhythm, like you're marching in place. Start with 5 minutes and gradually work up to 15 minutes as you feel stronger. You don't need special clothes or equipment. You can march during commercials, while listening to the radio, or whenever you have a few quiet minutes. Your heart doesn't need intensity. It needs consistency. And this gentle movement gives it exactly that. Now let's talk about an exercise that might look simple, but works wonders for your balance, circulation, and confidence. Standing calf raises. This isn't about building bulky muscles or showing off. It's about strengthening the muscles that keep you steady on your feet and help your blood flow properly throughout your body. Your calf muscles act like a second heart, pumping blood back up from your feet and legs toward your chest. As we age, circulation can become sluggish, leading to swelling, leg cramps, or that heavy feeling in your lower legs. Calf raises gently activate these muscles, improving circulation and reducing many of these uncomfortable symptoms. But there's more to this story. Strong calves are essential for balance and preventing falls. Every time you stand up, walk, or even shift your weight, your calf muscles are working to keep you stable. When these muscles are weak, your risk of falling increases dramatically. But when they're strong and responsive, you feel more confident with every step. Here's what makes calf raises perfect for older adults. You can do them holding onto a counter, the back of a chair, or even a wall for support. You control the intensity completely. If you're feeling strong, you can do them without support. If you need extra stability, you can hold on with both hands. The movement adapts to your comfort level. I remember what happened with George, 69 years old from Michigan. He had fallen twice in 6 months and was becoming afraid to walk outside alone. His wife was worried, and honestly, so was he. His doctor suggested calf raises while holding the kitchen counter every morning and evening. George was skeptical. How could something so simple help with balance? But he started doing 15 calf raises twice a day, just like his doctor suggested. Within 3 weeks, he noticed his legs felt more stable when he walked. After 2 months, he was walking to the mailbox without holding on to anything for support. He told me, "I didn't realize how weak my legs had gotten until I made them strong again. Now I feel like I can trust my own feet." Here's how to do them. Stand behind a sturdy chair or next to a counter where you can lightly hold on for balance if needed. Keep your feet about hip-width apart. Slowly rise up onto your toes, lifting your heels as high as comfortably possible. Hold for 2 to 3 seconds, then slowly lower back down. The key is control. Don't bounce or rush the movement. Start with 10 to 15 raises and gradually increase as you get stronger. You can do them while cooking, brushing your teeth, or waiting for coffee to brew. The beauty is that they fit seamlessly into activities you're already doing. What I love about calf raises is how they rebuild confidence from the ground up. Every time you rise up on your toes and control the movement back down, you're telling your body and your mind that you're still strong, still capable, still in control of your own stability. Let's move to something that addresses one of the most common complaints I hear from people over 60 stiff, achy shoulders and that feeling of hunching forward. Arm circles might sound elementary, but they're actually one of the most effective ways to improve shoulder mobility, reduce upper back tension, and restore better posture without strain. Here's what happens as we age. We tend to spend more time sitting, whether it's reading, watching television, or dealing with daily tasks. This forward position causes our shoulders to round forward and our upper back muscles to weaken. Over time, this creates a cycle of stiffness, discomfort, and that hunched-over posture that makes us feel older than we are. Arm circles work by gently moving your shoulder joints through their full range of motion while strengthening the muscles that pull your shoulders back into proper alignment. It's like a gentle massage for your shoulder joints, combined with strengthening for the muscles that support good posture. But the benefits go beyond just physical relief. Poor posture affects how we breathe, how we feel about ourselves, and even how others perceive us. When you can stand tall with your shoulders back, you breathe more deeply, feel more confident, and project strength and vitality. Arm circles help restore that natural upright posture that makes you feel like yourself again. Now, I understand the concerns. Maybe your shoulders are already sore, or you're worried about making things worse. The beauty of arm circles is that you control everything: the size of the circles, the speed, and how long you do them. You can start with tiny circles and gradually make them larger as your shoulders loosen up. I think of Maria, 66 years old from California, who had been dealing with shoulder stiffness for years. She couldn't reach into high cabinets without discomfort and was starting to avoid activities she used to enjoy, like gardening. Her daughter suggested she try gentle arm circles every morning. Maria started with small circles, just 10 in each direction. At first her shoulders felt tight and resistant, but she persisted gently, never pushing through pain. After 2 weeks she noticed she could reach a little higher without discomfort. After a month she was back to tending her garden without thinking twice about her shoulders. She told me I had forgotten what it felt like to move freely. These simple circles gave me my arms back. Here's how to do them. Stand or sit comfortably with your arms at your sides. Raise your arms out to shoulder height, or as high as comfortable. Make small, slow circles with your arms. Start with circles about the size of dinner plates. Do 10 circles forward, then 10 circles backward. Gradually increase the size of the circles as your shoulders feel more mobile. The key is gentleness and consistency. You're not trying to force anything, you're coaxing your shoulders back to health. You can do arm circles while watching television during commercial breaks, or as part of a gentle morning routine. What I love about this exercise is how it helps people reclaim their natural posture and freedom of movement. Every circle is a small investment in feeling more comfortable and confident in your own body. Now I want to talk about an exercise that builds the exact strength you need for daily life modified squats using a chair. Before you worry, these aren't the deep squats you might see younger people doing at the gym. These are gentle, supported movements that use a chair for safety and control while building the leg strength you need for real-world activities. Think about how many times a day you need to sit down and stand up. From your bed, your favorite chair, the toilet, a restaurant booth. Each of these movements requires strength in your thighs, glutes, and core muscles. When these muscles are weak, these simple activities become difficult or even impossible without using your arms for assistance. Modified chair squats strengthen exactly these muscles in exactly the way you use them daily. You're not just building strength for the sake of strength, you're building functional power that translates directly to easier, more confident daily living. Here's why using a chair makes all the difference. The chair provides a safety net and a clear target. You know exactly how far to lower yourself, and you know the chair is there if you need it. This removes the fear and uncertainty that can make exercise feel dangerous or overwhelming. But there's something deeper happening with this exercise. Independence is precious, and the ability to get up and down from chairs without struggle is a cornerstone of maintaining that independence. Every time you do a chair squat, you're not just exercising, you're practicing and strengthening your ability to live on your own terms. I remember Frank, 71 years old from Florida, who had been using his arms to push himself up from chairs for months. He thought it was just part of getting older. His son suggested he try chair squats to rebuild his leg strength. Frank was hesitant. What if he couldn't get back up? But he started by barely lowering himself toward the chair just a few inches before standing back up. The chair was right there for safety, but he focused on using his legs to control the movement. Gradually, over several weeks, he could lower himself further. After 2 months, he was standing up from chairs without using his arms at all. He told me I didn't realize how much strength I had lost until I built it back. Now I feel steady and strong again. Here's how to do them. Stand in front of a sturdy chair with your feet about hip-width apart. Cross your arms over your chest or hold them straight out in front of you. Slowly begin to sit back as if you're going to sit in the chair, but stop when you barely touch the seat or hover just above it. Then stand back up using just your leg muscles. The chair is there for safety, but try to use it as little as possible. Start with 5 to 8 repetitions and gradually increase as you get stronger. Focus on control, both going down and coming back up. If you need to actually sit in the chair between repetitions, that's perfectly fine. You're building strength at your own pace. What makes this exercise so valuable is how it builds confidence along with strength. Every successful chair squat proves to yourself that you're capable, strong, and in control of your own body. Let's finish with something that addresses a problem almost everyone over 60 deals with but rarely talks about: neck and shoulder tension. Whether it comes from sleeping in an awkward position, looking down at phones or books, or just the accumulated stress of daily life, neck and shoulder tension can make you feel stiff, uncomfortable, and older than your years. Gentle neck and shoulder rolls aren't just about feeling good in the moment, though they certainly do that. They're about maintaining the mobility and comfort you need to fully engage with life. When your neck and shoulders are tight, everything feels more difficult. You might avoid activities, sleep poorly, or just feel generally uncomfortable in your own body. Here's what makes neck and shoulder rolls so effective. They work with your body's natural movement patterns to release tension and restore mobility. Unlike aggressive stretching or manipulation, these gentle rolling motions coax your muscles to relax and your joints to move more freely. But there's an emotional component too. Tension in your neck and shoulders often reflects stress, worry, or anxiety. When you take time to gently release this physical tension, you're also giving yourself permission to let go of some of the mental burden you might be carrying. The beauty of neck and shoulder rolls is their accessibility. You can do them sitting or standing any time of day, wearing any clothes. They require no equipment and take just a few minutes. Yet the relief and improved mobility they provide can last for hours. I think of Helen, 78 years old, from Oregon, who had been waking up with a stiff neck almost every morning for years. She assumed it was just arthritis and something she'd have to live with. But her physical therapist suggested gentle neck rolls as part of her morning routine. Helen started doing slow, gentle neck rolls while her coffee was brewing each morning. At first, her neck felt creaky and resistant, but she persisted gently, never forcing any movement. After a week, she noticed she could turn her head more easily to back out of her driveway. After a month, she was sleeping better and waking up without that familiar stiffness. She told me, "Such a simple thing made such a big difference. I had no idea how much tension I was carrying around. Here's how to do them. Sit or stand comfortably with your shoulders relaxed. For neck rolls, slowly drop your chin toward your chest, then gently roll your head to the right, back, to the left, and back to center. Do 3 to 5 slow rolls in each direction. For shoulder rolls, lift your shoulders up toward your ears, roll them back, down, and forward in a smooth circle. Do 5 to 8 rolls in each direction. The key is gentleness and listening to your body. Never force any movement or push through pain. These rolls should feel good, like a gentle massage for your neck and shoulders. You can do neck and shoulder rolls while watching television, during commercial breaks, or as a way to transition between activities. They're also wonderful for releasing tension at the end of the day. What I love about this exercise is how it brings immediate relief while building long-term mobility. Every gentle roll is a way of caring for yourself and maintaining the comfort you need to enjoy your daily activities. Growing older doesn't mean accepting stiffness, weakness, or fear of movement. It means being smarter about how you care for your body and choosing exercises that work with your body, not against it. These 5 gentle exercises we've explored: seated marching, calf raises, arm circles, chair squats, and neck rolls, aren't dramatic or flashy, but they're exactly what your body needs right now. Each of these movements addresses real challenges that people over 60 face: cardiovascular health, balance and stability, posture and mobility, functional strength, and daily comfort. You don't need to do all 5 exercises every day or master them all at once. What matters is choosing 1 or 2 that feel right for your body today and doing them consistently. Your body is still capable of getting stronger, more flexible, and more comfortable. It's still capable of surprising you with its resilience and ability to improve. You just need to approach it with patience, respect, and the understanding that gentle, consistent movement is far more powerful than sporadic, intense effort. The beautiful thing about these exercises is that they fit into your life as it is right now. You can do them in your living room, in comfortable clothes, at your own pace. There's no judgment, no competition, just you taking caring action for your own well-being. So ask yourself, which of these 5 exercises feels most doable for you to try this week? What's one gentle movement you're willing to commit to? Even choosing just one exercise and doing it consistently is a victory worth celebrating. Take a moment to share in the comments below. Which exercise are you most excited to try? Or which one do you already include in your routine? Your experience might be exactly what someone else needs to hear to take their first step toward feeling stronger and more comfortable. And if this video has been helpful, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe to our channel, and ring that notification bell. It helps us reach more people who could benefit from gentle, practical approaches to staying strong and healthy as we age. Thank you for spending this time with me today. Remember, every gentle movement you make is an act of self-care and self-respect. Your body has carried you this far. Now let's help it carry you forward with strength, comfort, and confidence. Keep moving gently. Keep believing in your body's ability to feel good. And we'll see you in the next video where we continue exploring practical ways to thrive at every age.